lost in a place that takes space, that's dark and deranged with no mistakes. It's hate that rapes my brain. I'm enraged with hate, now I feel unsafe. So dark in my mind that my roof plays addict. Dark space with limited range like an addict. When I was 9, I thought all the time my stomach touched my spine that I finally had it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Little Man Reacts, and today I got a request, a heavy request, because this has been like for the past day on a lot of my videos. JID, JID, Animals, it says part 1 featuring Eminem, official lyric video. I think I remember JID from Fuel with Eminem. So I'm really excited about that. Everybody's telling me I need to dive into this. You know, I'm not the best breakdown channel, but I usually know with Eminem, you know, people expect it, full analyst of what's going on. This is almost a 6-minute song, but let's jump into it, guys. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go.
Look, please don't bring no scare business to me. I fear no man, no hand holding banana clips, a chimpanzee to rip at me. The tip ain't cheap, the dick ain't free. I ain't no bitch, a bitch ain't me. I beat a beast, I been a beat. You bet on me, you bet on me. Who better than me? You better believe it never could be. I'm ready to eat, they better get it ready for me. I'm killing the scene, they gotta get a medical team. The gun a machine, the tongue is a gun. They come with a bean, they come in the red, they come in the green. And somebody's scared cause nobody's seen it. Get him a bed and get him a king and get him a shed and give it a swing. I'm thinking of deadly things. Red drink, red rum,
This is gonna be like one of those choppy things. JID is like he kind of reminds me of somebody that would be like a Kendrick Lamar maybe style rapper, but then at the same time he fits in with like a new generation of rappers. But let's go.
Seen it. Get him a bed and get him a king and get him a shed and give it a swing. I'm thinking of deadly things. Red drink, red rum, 15187. Look a lie, little nigga, they been living a lie. I never believed a song instead of comply. The last nigga I seen tried it, did it and died. Get a better disguise, you ain't figured it out. Niggas ain't trying to get victimized. I got a pit in a clip and a sick the bar. Don't nobody wanna get sent to guard a stick hit through the meat like a shish kebab. Take it out with a boss, man, I'm good at my job. It's how to walk in a park.
What'd I say? Stick through the meat like a shish kebab?
They did it and died. Get a better disguise, you ain't figured it out. Niggas ain't trying to get victimized. I got a pit in a clip and a sick the bar. Don't nobody wanna get sent to guard a stick hit through the meat like a shish kebab. Take it out.
A stick hit through the meat like a shish kebab. Shish kebab, you put, you know, the meat on it and you toast it. That was dope. Let's go.
I got a pit in a clip and a sick the bar. Don't nobody wanna get sent to guard a stick hit through the meat like a shish kebab. Take it out with a boss, man, I'm good at my job. It's how to walk in the park, cause I'm in a metropolis. I'm lost in the thought, but escaping the darkness. Caught the broad daylight, sun and parked it. Felt the force and found the flow, but faucet. Kept the course ahead, no matter the cost. I only eat what I kill, do away with the carcass. Monster, dreadlockness, similar concepts.
A dreadlockness monster.
I'm a crazy man, I had to get it to the
A dreadlockness monster. Is he talking about himself? Does he got dreadlocks? I've never seen JID, man, so I don't know. Let's go.
The dreadlockness, similar
A
concepts.
dreadlockness monster.
I'm a crazy man, I had to get into the game again. I see in the lights, I'm looking at the lay of the land and make a man like I'm Jaden Daniels breaking in, can't evade the van. No nigga save the scandal, service candle lit.
In a way, his flow reminds me of, what's that song by Eminem and Logic? Homicide? It's kind of what it reminds me of, but then in the same time of hearing it, it sounds like I'm listening to Fuel again because of the beat, the choppiness of the beat. But let's go.
Seeing the lights, I'm looking at the lay of the land and make a man like I'm Jaden Daniels breaking in, can't evade the van. No nigga save the scandal, service candle lit. Cause your man a bitch. I tried to understand, but I'm lacking the bandwidth. A rock in a hard place, cracking a sandwich. The cards I was handed, it turned me to gambit. It made me the man, but it turned me to man. Saying son of a man, max, minimal chances. Shaking the hand, white man taking a taxi. Suit and tie, now fly right in the backseat of a taxi. I feel like Tyrese Maxey, I'm a zone 6, sir, but I'm hell of an athlete doing the rap shit. Take a look at the rap sheet. Niggas are random rap shit here with a black queen, Angela Bassett. Put a tab of acid on your tongue. I ain't never taking a bump, but I can put
Angela Bassett, ain't she? What is she off of? She played in like tons and tons of movies, tons. I just can't think in a second. The cards I was handed determined the gambit.
It made me the man, but it turned me to man. Saying son of a man, max, minimal chances. Shaking the hand, white man taking a taxi. Suit and tie, now fly right in the backseat of a taxi. I feel like Tyrese Maxey, I'm a zone 6, sir, but I'm hell of an athlete doing the rap shit. Take a look at the rap sheet. Niggas are random rap shit here with a black queen, Angela Bassett. Put a tab of acid on your tongue. I ain't never taking a bump, but I can put it in the package. You give me a lump song to put it in the bag of a trunk. I heard thump, 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 banging the bass. I'm breaking the bread to breakfast. I'm bringing the bacon, slinging the sausage, cracking the egg over your face. I'm half amazing, half man and half alien. Patience, paper thin. I plant a flag in every place I'm in. Pace has been immense. It's not a race, but I've been chasing it. Been unforsaken, only placing faith in the hands that turn a staff into a snake and then a snake into a staff again. The average couldn't start to establish the type of bag I'm in. The nappy is East Atlanta. Rapping erratic, righteous and ratchet, cause that's what's happening. Yelling from the mountain so loud it could start an avalanche. We in Babylon, by the way you brother be babbling, you out of chances. I can't overextend the olive branch. Fuck
Babylon. You know, I don't think regular regular people every day that just listen to music to go through music would get that comparison with the Babylon and things like that. That's something that, you know, each individual person, you know, you would have to dive in to check that out. But let's go.
I'm out the way you, brother. Be babbling, you out of chances. I can't overextend the olive branch. Fuck the bargaining, we barging in. Let the car spin. Push a Porsche with the 911 like a Micah Parsons. When attacking the target, have a sack when they sent the blitz. It's a rapid departure, real rappers cease to exist. Like it's open season, soon as they seen him, it's oh shit. Bow, bow, 8-1 like Kobe in 06. Head bow, pray for him while you load this 45th, 20.
There's something going on there with the number schemes he's using. He did numbers at the beginning, then he did numbers again, then he did Kobe, then he did 23. Something's going on with that, and I just don't know. Let me go. 911.
Since when attacking the target, have a sack when they sent the blitz. It's a rapid departure, real rappers cease to exist. Like it's open season, soon as they seen him, it's oh shit. Bow, bow, 8-1 like Kobe in 06.
8-1 like Kobe in 06.
Head bow, pray for him while you load this 45th, 23, you ain't start.
45th, 23. There's something like numerology. If you guys know numerology, maybe that's what it's going as. Roman numerals, things like that. I'm not sure. I'd have to dive into that. Let's go.
Be in 06, head bow, pray for him while you load this 45th, 23, you ain't started, but hit the Jordan with the pip and assist. Another plotter just twisting the script. If we
maybe that 45th, you hit Jordan with the piston assist, because it wasn't Jordan 45 when he returned. It's the number that he played with. I think only one game, but maybe that's what tied it in. But I mean, there's so many different things like 8-1 and 06. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Let's go, guys.
But hit the Jordan with the pip and assist. Another plotter just twisting the script. If we beefing, let's get into some old biblical shit. Ain't no tweeting, see goodnight and then proceed with a kiss. For the dead, watch for the threads. Niggas can't bleed on my fit. Put the bed, now we even Stevie. Keep Stephen A. Smith in the West. Fuck all that scream shit and beat in your chest. Mama.
He said, keep Stephen A. In the West. Let's go.
Stevie, keep Stephen A. Smith in the West. Fuck all that scream shit and beat in your chest. Mama said mentality breeds into a seed of success, and I'm between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving no threats. With allegiance alliance, leave me out of y'all shit. I'm a lion, I'm lying, relax. You know the facts of the sleeping giant, align me.
I like how he's playing on the words. Like, they say I'm a lion, but they lying. You know, almost like the same thing, almost like a double entendre in a way. You don't really have to break down a whole lot of what he says, because it's just bars on bars, but it's nothing like that's flipped, you know what I mean? Like you would with Eminem, you know. It's just kind of goes there, but I'm still not sure on the number thing. But it's still dope. Let's go.
Me out of y'all shit, I'm a lion, I'm lying, relax. You know the facts of the sleeping giant, align me with that. Nigga Goliath's a bitch, hit with a rock in a sack. My nigga ride with a stick, flipping a rock in a way. Nothing too hard to predict, no shit been hard where you at. But if I lost you, then I bring it back. I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me, you don't want.
Alright, I already know how this is gonna be. Yeah. Let's go back. I like that line, Goliath's a bitch, you know, hit him with a rock and a sack. You know, biblical ties into the biblical lines that he was talking about, maybe the Babylon in a way. But guys, that was solid. JID was solid. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of the same flow that he kind of used in Fuel. But I really liked it though. And then he kind of reminded me of like a Kendrick Lamar and a Logic kind of mix together there. Like I said, he's a rapper, but he's kind of got that really lyrical, but he's got that modern day like flow to him. But let's go.
My nigga ride with a stick, flipping a rock in a way. Nothing too hard to predict, no shit been hard where you at. But if I lost you, then I bring it back.
That was cool that he touched on that. He says he rides with a rock and a stick, but it's easy to predict. That's prediction bars. Like you ever watch rap battle, people do it all the time. They know what you're gonna say. They pre-predict it, so it's easy to what's that called? I can't think of the word I'm saying, but flip it anyways. Let's go into this, guys.
Life's a bitch, hit with a rock in a sack. My nigga ride with a stick, flipping a rock in a way. Nothing too hard to predict, no shit been hard where you at. But if I lost you, then I bring it back. I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me. You don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beat so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict, I'm comfortable.
He said he beats up the the beat like a beat machine. You know, somebody's making a beat. You know, they're putting beats in. It's beating the beat. You know what I mean? He said, "I'm uncomfortable if I'm not in beef." Let me go back to that.
No shit been hard where you at, but if I lost you, then I bring it back.
I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me. You don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beef so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict. I'm comfortable.
He says, "I jumped into beef comfortably, but I'm not comfortable if there's no beef." That's what Eminem, you know, maybe I thought Eminem retired, man. Nobody ever told me, but it looks like he came back, so let's see what it's about.
Me, you don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beef so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict. I'm comfortable. Give me them horns, give me that bros bush, give me them thorns. I'm another breed, I'm a different animal. Y'all make me all like a strand of wool.
He said, "I come for the bull, like I come for the bullshit, and then I'm gonna take the bull by the horns." And he said, "A rose bush and thorns." Let me see what he said.
Been hard where you at, but if I lost you, then I bring it back.
I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me. You don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beef so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict. I'm comfortable. Give me them horns, give me that bros bush, give me them thorns. I'm another breed, I'm a different animal. Y'all make me all like a strand of wool.
Let me see what that says there.
Give me them horns, give me that bros bush, give me them thorns. I'm another breed, I'm a different animal. Y'all make me all like a strand.
Y'all make me yawn, but it says yarn like a strand. Yarn like a strand of wool, but make me yawn. It's like a double there or something.
Tangible, but your hands are full. Angel law, I'm the bands are pulled all the way down to your ankles. You getting spanked, and I'm your father. Soldier, I'm a soldier. I just showed up in a white beat of tank, and I'm a demolish. I always
Told you I'm a soldier. That's an old song off Eminem show. You know, if you guys are new here, I haven't really listened to Eminem after the Eminem show, just besides the requests that's come in, just because in my area, nobody was listening to Eminem. I'm going to be honest with you. So I really, it just did, if you go through my playlist, you can see, but he said, "I'm a soldier in that white tank." But you could flip that as, you know, those wife beaters he used to wear, or like a tank, like as in like an army vehicle.
Ankles, you getting spanked, and I'm your father. Soldier, I'm a soldier. I just showed up in a white beat of tank, and I'm a demolish. I always said what I didn't have a dime to my name and lived as baller. If I had 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and a nickel, I wouldn't change for $1. But I
3 quarters, 75, 2 dimes, and a nickel. That's $1. He made change. He doubled that. All right, we got that. Let's go.
signed 50 sitting, put them in my piggy bank, and I ain't gonna apologize to you for what the fuck I do. My advice to you, get 5 bazookas, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka, decisive 2 guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man.
I like that. You know, NWA. I got an NWA tattoo, man. So NWA was really like influential. So I really like how M pays homage there. Let's go.
Advice to you for what the fuck I do. My advice to you, get 5 bazookas, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka, decisive 2 guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man. Look at all the mayhem across me, that's probably why I stay in the hot seat. But these magazines that act out like gay and his cousin, no cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't.
I thought he was cool with Kanye. I thought they didn't. Alright, guys. Eminem is here to spark up some controversy. It looks like he's trying to find a way to come back, is what it looks like to me. He said, let me.
Bazooka, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka, decisive 2 guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man. Look at all the mayhem across me, that's probably why I stay in the hot seat.
Look at all the mayhem it caused me. That's probably why I stay in the hot seat. You know, just always under the light. You know what I mean?
With these magazines, I act out like gay and his cousin.
With these magazines, I act out like Ye and his cousins. Kanye and his cousin. I don't have to explain. If you know anything, you know what Kanye said about him and his cousins.
No cocksucker around spraying and busting.
Yeah, little. I'm spraying and busting. That's sick. That's nasty, but that's sick. Let's go.
That's probably why I stay in the hot seat. With these magazines, I act out like gay and his cousin. No cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't.
Your shit sucks. Exactly like what he said him and his cousin was doing. He said, and stop saying it doesn't suck, because it does suck. I don't listen to Kanye's music. I ain't even listened to a Kanye song since Through the Wire. That one to me was his best song. I just kind of feel like he just, I don't know. A lot of people like Kanye. but I felt like Kanye tried to force himself into the conversation of being great without being great. Let's go.
But these magazines that act out like gay and his cousin. No cock stuck around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't. That's probably the reason there's nothing. You body the reason I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like my.
He said, I feel like I walked in and seen you naked because you're not even decent. You know, people say, hey, you know, you can come over in a second. I got to get decent. I'm not dressed. But he's pretty much saying that your music ain't even good. You know what I mean? So let's go.
Nothing, you body the reason I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like Moscow clothing, like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing. Rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting lock. I'm
on that block like the goalie, because you know they got a little square they can't leave, but I'm on the block like I'm outside. That was dope. That was a dope little double there. I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like Moscow clothing, like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing. Rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block. Like a sleeping cow, I'm bulldozing. Like a cow, sleep, bull, but a bulldozing. Bull sleeping, like, but it's a bulldozer, but it's a bull that's dozing off, bulldozing. That's cool. I'm the rap god, from my socks been holy. This is crazy. Let's go. Get ripped like Moscow clothing, like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing. Rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting, locking, loading, rockin', rolling, rock-a-rolling, guacamole, massacholi. Like this flow, you out of pocket, homie. Y'all get. I don't think it was out of pocket. I think it was in the perfect pocket. But he's like, holy moly, ravioli, mozzarella. I don't even know, guys. I can't go back on that because I can't keep up with that. But that was dope. That was a dope pocket that he found right there. I like that. Let's go. I'm toting, locking, loading, rockin', rolling, rock-a-rolling, guacamole, massacholi. Like this flow, you out of pocket, homie. Y'all could only hope to catch the flow. But if you know, you know. I told your host to slow you roast before you go and throw your whole career. Been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. He said, before you throw your whole career into the toilet, enjoy the goat. But he said go like go, but it sounded like goat. So maybe he's saying, you know, enjoy me, because if you step in that ring, it's done. But I wanted to go back to something. Dozing, rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting, locking, loading, rockin', rolling, rock-a-rolling, guacamole, massacholi. Like this flow, you out of pocket, homie. Y'all could only hope to catch the flow. But if you know, you know. I told your host to slow you roast before you go and throw your whole career. Before you go and throw your whole career. Is that a typo? Like the whole, H-O-L-E, is that a typo? Because that's like whole. And then the way he pronounces career is like he's saying rear. Whole rear in the toilet. Maybe I'm reaching, but that's what it sounds like to me, guys. It's hard to keep up with this. This is like that real fast. This is at times when Eminem feels like he's got to be super quick to sound really good. It does sound dope though. His voice is kind of high pitched, like Slim in a way. But let's go. Pocket homie, y'all could only hope to catch the flow. But if you know, you know. I told your host to slow you roast before you go and throw your whole career. Been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. Go. This is my house, a horse like a brothel. I done put Ja Rule through it like law school. Ja Rule's still getting it. He said, "This is my brothel house of horror." You know what a brothel is? Everybody does. But then he says, it's like I put Ja Rule through law school, which law school is very, very hard. So he's basically saying I just give him a really rough time. Why is Ja Rule still getting it after all these years? I don't know. Let's go. Whole career been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. Go. This is my house, a horse like a brothel. I done put Ja Rule through it like law school. Keep it a stack of pancakes, I'm awful. So many flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my waffle. Belgium waffles. I'm sure you guys caught that. Let's go. Put Ja Rule through it like law school. Keep it a stack of pancakes, I'm awful. So many flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my walls, they're awful. They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. It's a groundhog's day. Call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. He's like a marshal, but his name's Marshall. Marshall with the law. And then, but he's saying I'm unlawful though. That was dope. That was a double play right there. Let's go. Flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my walls, they're awful. They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. It's a groundhog's day or deja vu. Both of those are Eminem songs. I got Groundhog's Day. I haven't heard Groundhog's Day, but I do have it. Somebody requested it, so I got it written down on the list. But I know Deja Vu, we've reacted to that. So maybe this is I need to go back and listen to this again, because in the beginning he said I'm a soldier, so it's referring to old songs at the same time. Then we even got Ja Rule in there. He even said 50 Cent, Piggy Bank. So he's kind of throwing out old things. Like, is this a new coming of the old Slim? Let's go, guys.
Out of waffle, in fact, you would hate my walls. They're awful. They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. It's a groundhog day or deja vu. Won't stop, period. Postmenopausal. Go so postal that most postmenopause. I'll slaughter the rhyme.
You say menopause, period, no periods, no, because you went through menopause, but going postal, and I won't pause, but the way that he said it is, this is hurting my brain. Let's go.
Or deja vu, won't stop, period, postmenopausal. Go so postal that most postmenopause. I'll slaughter the rhyme. These flows gonna boggle the mind. You're getting line, you're talking to Einstein. Fuck walking the line, I'm jogging it. I'm a cross between a dog and a juvenile. Motherfucking child is funk, and I be popping the most wildest junk, and I'm known as the prick that's not the fuck with. Call me erectile dysfunction, my ballistic.
He said, I'm the prick not to fuck with, but I'm like erectile dysfunction. Plays together. I don't know what he's about to say here, but it says my ballis. Maybe it's feeding off that. Let's go.
Funk, and I be popping the most wildest junk, and I'm known as the prick that's not the fuck with. Call me erectile dysfunction, my ballistic missile is launching and wildin' like 7 Mile and running. But you're violent gunman, not do it like Puff do it. Tell my hitters to hit 'em up, do it. So like my middle fingers to a 2-box song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of.
Oh my God. Diddy's still getting it, man. I heard Diddy was found not guilty on a lot of things that popped up in my newsfeed. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. But he's still saying Diddy, set Tupac up. What was that last one he said? Giffy D, get him. What was that song that I listened to? I can't remember. But that's what he said, hit him up. That's crazy. Diddy's going to have to respond when he gets out. If he gets out, I don't know. Let's go.
Missile is launching and wildin' like 7 Mile and running. But you're violent gunman, not do it like Puff do it. Tell my hitters to hit 'em up, do it. So like my middle fingers to a 2-box song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of.
Middle fingers to a Tupac song, because I put him up to it. But then Diddy, he put him up to it. Let's go.
The 12 case of self-rage, I've been raising hell like I'm so Jam Master J, and dare race yourself. It's about to be a fucking shootout like the OK Corral. Bounty on me like a paper towel. They want me to go on the straight and narrow like.
Bounty on me like a paper towel. Bounty, the logo that goes across paper towels. Just a little play on words. Let's go.
To be a fucking shootout like the OK Corral. Bounty on me like a paper towel. They want me to go on the straight and narrow like the same shape that they make an arrow. Never sell out for the fame and well-paid Chappelle to the rap game. I'm never gonna play myself closest I ever came. Take my motherfucking pain I felt when I.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. He didn't accept the money for a new season to Comedy Central. Took his money and left. And then they tried to make weird conspiracies about him, like he's been cloned and things like that. So Eminem just said, I did that. Now he's talking about 8 Mile. So let's see what he's saying.
And well-paid Chappelle to the rap game. I'm never gonna play myself closest I ever came. Take my motherfucking pain I felt when I lost proof. Couldn't explain how that devil came down. Then in one foul he swooped. Look at how foul he stooped. Had to throw in that towel. Regroup like Sean O'Malley. Still at Mally. Use this shit a finale. Try to rally troops. Fit around up and corral recruits. And no matter how many you tally, just around these two, you can fuck around and find out just what the fuck we about when you see how we shoot. And I ain't talking about how we hoop when you lay up in the motherfucking alley.
So that was a basketball scheme. He was talking about a basketball. He said you should see how we shoot, but not like shoot. He said then something, but when you end up with in an alley oops, like an alley oop, but then at the same time you end up in an alley because you saw how they shot. That was dope. Let's go.
What the fuck we about when you see how we shoot? And I ain't talking about how we hoop when you lay up in the motherfucking alley. Oops. It's like a Xanadu for every Xanadu. What I plan to do is take a pink and a blue hand of you. To me, I brutally damage you. I could never stand to losing bananas. You motherfuckers can't do it sicker than I do. You couldn't get rid of this shit with Tamiflu cannibals. You little bitch, me and JID, just like bestiality. We fucking animals. I'm backing them, body bagging them, toe tagging them in the back of the Volkswagen and dragging them whole backs and I'm toe gagging them till I get thrown back in the paddy wagon and back on the Prozac. And I know that, but I'm so bad with a notepad that it don't matter. The ghost back, finna go at anyone who got the gonads, the cojones. Yeah.
Alright, guy. Hey, look, there's somebody else reacting to it. Who is that? I don't know. Looks like a lot of people's reacting to it, man. Maybe I'm late to the game. But anyways, guys, this was JID Animals featuring Eminem Part 1. Eminem's basically saying he wanted to smoke with anybody. Anybody who feels like coming and saying something now, he's looking for that fuel to come back. So that's like Game. I wish Game, go ahead and take another shot at him. Maybe we'll get in from there. But JID came through. And this was dope. Eminem did more, I felt like, doubles in a way than, JID did, but JID, his flow was so smooth, so nice, very lyrical. I really liked it, and I really enjoyed that part. And then, you know, Eminem came in, and Eminem was like, because he just, like, sometimes I feel like Eminem feels like after he hit big off one fast rap song, I feel like he just feels like sometimes it's super dope to just spit really fast. But I still prefer the fast over the Eminem that's like, well, I don't, you know, that real choppy so I like this. This was dope, and this was kind of balanced out. Like, even JID did it. It was like, and then it slowed, then it was and slowed. Eminem even did the same thing, and then he even picked it up there. That ending, too, reminded me of Homicide by Logic, just the way that it was kind of chopping there. But he went at Diddy. He went at Ja Rule. Kanye. He's calling everybody out. And it's just strange to me that he's calling Kanye out, but this is typical Eminem. He's taking that formula that he had back in the 2000s and bringing it into the late 2000s, looking for anybody who wants to smoke, because he's ready to come out. After the Slim Shady, death of Slim Shady, I'm starting to think that maybe it was the death of Eminem, and so we got Slim Shady now. But hey, this was crazy, man. I really liked it. I'm gonna have to listen to it again to get the full gist of everything that's going on. But as far as the song, it was solid. It was nice to see Eminem pop back out. Guys, I haven't reacted, like I said, to many albums from Eminem behind the Eminem show. So if you got any requests, drop them down in the comments. I got a playlist down there, Eminem reactions, you could see. But Eminem just wasn't played where I was from. Nobody was really like, hey, check out this new Eminem CD. I mean, it just didn't happen. But anyways, guys, this was solid. Thank you guys for watching. Down in the comments, where we going next, guys?